Welcome to our tutorial on how to reassign conversations. In this video, I will show you how to reassign conversations after a campaign has been launched. Let's go into my campaign, Bartlett Giving Day, then click on the Conversations tab to access the Conversations Overview page. This will display a list of all senders assigned to the campaign. You'll be able to view the total number of conversations, the total not started, and the total that need replies. Under the Senders section, you can view the status of each sender to determine if they're online. You can also see the sender name, the progress they've made with their initial messages, and the number of messages that currently need replies. You can sort these to a preferred view or search for a specific sender. Now let's go into detail about the different ways to reassign conversations. There are 4 main ways you can reassign conversations. You can unassign all the conversations, reassign all the conversations, reassign some of the conversations, or reassign a single conversation to a user. From this Conversations page, you can either bulk reassign or reassign from individual senders. For bulk and individual reassign, you can click the drop-down menus from the right side to see the available options. With bulk reassign, you can do the following. You can unassign all the conversations from all the senders at once. You can reassign some conversations from all the senders collectively, or you can reassign all the conversations from every sender to one sender. When you reassign conversations from an individual sender, you can unassign all the conversations from a sender, reassign some conversations from a sender, or reassign all the conversations from a sender. Next, let's go over the details of each reassign option, using individual reassign as an example. Now, when I click the Reassign button, I can click Unassign All, and I'll get a confirmation box where I can select OK to move all conversations to the unassigned queue, or I can select Cancel to cancel the request. This confirmation step helps prevent accidental unassignments. I can also click Reassign Some, which lets you input the number of conversations to reassign. We'll input 2 here. You can then select the status of the conversations you want to reassign. The options include any, needs reply, or not started. The third option is Reassign All. So I'm going to click on the Reassign button, and from the drop-down menu I can select Reassign All. This lets you select the conversation status of any, needs reply, or not started, and then select a specific sender to assign the conversations to. Let's go over what each status means. Any includes all conversations regardless of status. Needs reply is any conversation where the recipient responded last and is waiting on a response from the user. Not started is a conversation that has not had the initial message sent. Please note if there are no messages assigned to a sender or in unassigned, the reassign option will be unclickable. Now I want to reassign all the conversations, so I'm going to select any for status. Then I can select from the To drop-down menu any of my users I want to reassign these conversations to. If we choose to distribute to all users, it will evenly distribute the conversations to all users. I'm going to select that option, and you will see that our other 5 users have each gained 1 conversation. You can also reassign conversations from the admin messenger. To do so, click on a sender name from the conversation list, and then click Reassign Name to reassign that specific conversation to a new sender. From this page, you can use the Next Sender button to look at the next sender's assignment in the admin messenger. I'm going to reassign a conversation that hasn't been started by Maria and reassign it to Lily. To do this, first we need to go to Maria's name in the sender list. In Maria's conversations, she's been assigned Amber as a contact. For this example, let's have Lily take over that conversation. To make this switch from Maria's section in the sender list, we'll click on Amber's name in the conversation list. In the upper right corner, we are going to click Reassign Amber, and that will reassign the single conversation to another user. We'll select Lily. When using self-assign in your campaign, it's important to note that only conversations in the unassigned queue can be self-assigned. You can reassign conversations into unassigned to ensure that senders have conversations to pull from. Only conversations that have not had their initial messages sent or conversations that have had at least one reply will appear in the messenger. If you need to see all the conversations that have had their initial messages sent but do not have replies, you can see them in a campaign messages export. And that is how you reassign conversations in GetThru. If you have any questions, please check out our Help Center or reach out to support.